Yeah, I don't even got no damn food, son. Hold up. Who this dude over here, man? Yo, let me go over here, man. Yo. Yes. I like that Gears of War hat, man. What's your name?
What's up, man? My name's Mark.
Mark? Oh! Counterpoint? You know it? Oh, what's up, man? What's up? Yo, this is good. Yo, oh my God, this dude, yo, he's incredible, man. What's going on, man?
What's going on, hip-hop?
Where's my food at, man? Y'all still killing it downstairs. Now what's going on now? What's up, y'all, man? It's Hip Hop Game. Y'all already know what it is. If you don't know what this is, I don't know where you guys been. Counterpoint, one of the best shows up and coming on the net. You already know what it is. It's fire. Now, even though he cheated me and let Torrance win by 1 point, when I really won, no, that's not fair. I know it's fair. I know it's fair. It's like that, but it's a great show.
No, Torrance paid fair and square.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but let me ask you a question, man. What was the inspiration behind starting Counterpoint in the first place?
You go on the net now and you're watching shows about games, and you see guys talking about games on there, and they're talking about sales and what's going on next, coming out of the companies. What we don't see is the passion and what's good about games. Yeah. And that's what we want to talk about. So we want to talk about what makes a game fun in the end. What do you want to see coming out of the companies? What do you hate about Xbox Live, about the PlayStation Network?
It's the real stuff, the nitty gritty.
We want to get down to that real talk, and we want to have independent bloggers, journalists, characters, guys who got their own shows, guys who are up and coming like yourself. We want to harness those communities, get them together, get them talking, and in the end, just have a lot of fun. So,
well, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people that will see your show would make an obvious a comparison to Bonus Round. And Bonus Round, although it's a good show, you guys bring that extra element and you go deeper. And I love the point system that you guys have. So when you look at shows like Bonus Round and everything else that's going on the net, what's some of the things that separate you guys from the competition out there?
Well, number one, I think if you're watching Counterpoint, you're watching a show that you think is a lot more real. You're gonna go on Counterpoint and you're gonna say, listen, this game sucks. This game's great. I like this game. This game's terrible. They need to change this. And you're not gonna hear that on a lot of other stations and a lot of other shows. So, number one, that's the realism. And number two, it's attainable. If you're a blogger, if you're a pundit, if you're a journalist, and you consider yourself someone who knows a lot about games and you got a blog going, contact us. You got to go to pixelenemy.com.
Pixelenemy.com.
And come on Counterpoint, and you can talk about it, and you show us what you got. And you can go up against one of your peers in the community, somebody else who does the same, things that you do, talks about the same games and things like that. And you'll go head to head against them, and maybe you'll come out with more points.
Yeah, I got something for you.
Get owned.
I got something for you, right? If you had an opportunity to see a battle on Counterpoint, who would you choose? I mean, the epic battle of Hip Hop Game of Torrance went down already. But if there's anyone in the industry, game developer, journalist, whatever, who would you like to see go up against one another on Counterpoint? What would be your vision right now?
Oh man, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones out there, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this.
Oh man, I got one for you. I would like to see Stig from one of the God of War creators, Stig, God of War, against Evan Wells of Uncharted 2 and have them battle it out on Counterpoint about God of War versus Uncharted 2 or something like that. Because I'm not sure if you saw the latest God of War 3 footage, me and Ingot saw, but it is amazing. It's gonna blow you away even more than Uncharted 2 did.
And I was blown away by the first God of War stuff.
Yeah,
exactly. That was good.
So I think that was crazy. But there's new screens that circulate on the net. I'm not sure if you saw them, but if you did see them, what do you think of the new screens with Poseidon in the background and the skins? Looking at that and just looking at games, period. When you see something like God of War, where do you think games would be 2-3 years from now?
Man, the stuff that they're putting out now looks so good. It's unbelievable. Really, even the first round that I saw screens online, and the shit is so high quality and it's so detailed. When you talked about the self, when you came on Counterpoint, when he's ripping
his head off,
when he's ripping the sun god's head off, and you can see the skin and the meat and all that stuff. I mean, I never thought, years ago, if you go back and you're playing games like Mario Brothers and stuff, that would be anywhere near that point.
I feel the same way.
So, I mean, I don't even want to guess where we're going, because whatever I can think of, it's going to pale in comparison to where we'll be in 20 years, So 5 years is going to be good.
I'm gonna be like 40 years old, son, with my shorty and my games, straight up, son. Now, the whole 3D gaming push is, you know, on the move, and ever since Avatar came out, people lost their minds, like seriously. Now, what is your take on 3D gaming, and how will it fit in the homes as opposed to the theaters?
Originally, I was like, all right, 3D gaming, it's going to be a gimmick, nothing more, right? We had there was a Super Nintendo game, an old Super Nintendo game that came with glasses. That was in 3D, and it was garbage. I mean, it gave you a headache by the time you were done.
Super Nintendo 3D?
Look it up. We can link to it.
Oh, sure.
Look it up.
See, you learned something because I just did.
But I just had the opportunity to play at one of the NVIDIA booths with the glasses, the active, you know, shutter glasses, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2
in 3D.
In 3D. I was really impressed. I mean, you could look down the barrel of a gun. You know that effect that comes up where the gun is in front of you, and you see the depth of field, the blur in the back, and it's good when you're playing regularly, but in 3D you could reach out and touch it and it looks really good. And you can, it's not perfect yet, where it still plays a couple tricks with your brain, a couple tricks with your mind, but it's getting there. And in 5 years, I mean, I think everybody could be playing either with glasses on or whatever they come up with. Yeah. And it's
that crazy? Good, wow. Yo, I didn't get a chance to go to CES, so I really wish I would have been able to get hands-on with a lot of this 3D stuff. But I think the 3D is cool. But I feel like they just throwing it out there just to throw it out there. I don't think the business plan behind it is real efficient yet. But you know, we'll see what goes on, you know, in the future. Now, let me ask you this, right? There's been this whole talk about what they showed at the VGAs, and they showed the Batman trailer. So Arkham Asylum 2 is coming. My man Jay, that's holding the camera, was like, why are they showing this now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But I mean, I'm always just out of the game. But one thing that stood out to me, even above Halo Reach, was Spec Ops. Spec Ops blew me away when he was hanging on that jump off, and then the joint. First of all, all right, hold on, wait, let's sit this down. First of all, when you look in the sky, son, you see how big the building is on sand. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. You shooting from this distance is crazy. When I see things like that, I get excited. So I would like to know, what is your impressions of Spec Ops, and do you feel that it will be significant in the industry once upon release?
I have a Killzone 2 moment for you.
Whoa!
Spec Ops, when I was watching that trailer, I'm thinking to myself, this is just like watching the Killzone 2 trailer. When they're flying in through the clouds, and you know, when they're going in hot and heavy, they're about to hit the beach, and I'm thinking to myself, no way is this real.
Yeah, it's real.
No way is this real.
It's real.
Real the way Killzone 2 was real.
Real.
No.
Real.
No.
Yes. I'm telling you, that was a moment for me. It was amazing.
It looks that damn good.
Yeah, it looks that damn good. It's crazy. It blew me away. So I had to let you guys know about Spec Ops, because when you hear that name, you know you're not getting no Halo effect, whatever. When you see the game, it changes everything. You see what I'm saying? So that's my thing. Now I'm gonna put you on to something right now. The fighting game scene, you got the Street Fighters and the Tekkens, but to me it seems like it's kind of dying out. I don't see a whole lot of fighting games going to the next level like it could. You know what I'm saying? So what's one of your favorite fighting games of all times, or what's one of your favorite fighting games that you wish they would bring back for the next gen console?
My personal fighting game actually isn't that old. It's probably 10 years old, and as far as fighting games go, that's not the oldest that's out there. It's SNK versus Capcom.
Really?
Actually, it's Capcom versus SNK 2.
Okay.
And I'm still playing it. And I think that it has a leg up on Street Fighter 4 on the services now, and it still sucks. So I think what we're missing, and why you think that they're going downhill now and kind of fading in popularity, is because Capcom just blew it when it came to the online with Street Fighter 4. Wow. That's why we're seeing Super Street Fighter 4 now, and that's why it's going to be $39. I'm telling you that right now.
Wow, that's bold.
Hold on to your current Street Fighter 4 disc, because you're going to need it. Because when you get Super Street Fighter 4, you're going to get some sort of discount or something for free that they're going to throw you, because it's going to have tournament modes. And I mean, I want to see where you see that hip hop's playing somebody else, and I can go up there and put my coin on the machine. And they talked about that years ago, and it never happened. That's what's going to keep people in there for the long run for the next 15 years.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna tell you my pick in terms of the fighting games. Me, a lot of people don't like it like they used to, but I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. I love Mortal Kombat. And Boom already said that Mortal Kombat 9 was coming, and it's supposed to have strictly fatalities and everything like that. Not no fatality stuff. There's no
straight to the fatality.
No, you know what I mean. So it's like, but what I like about Mortal Kombat 9, supposedly if it's coming out, is that it's supposed to go to the roots of what makes Mortal Kombat popular in the
It's
first
got to
place.
go back to 5 buttons, no runs,
simple shit. Like
high punch, low punch, high kick, low kick, block.
Yeah, simple stuff. And to me, I feel like, yo, when I look at all these other variations, like Mortal Kombat vs. DC and all these things that they was trying to do, I see people always complain about, I want something different, I want something real, I want something new. You get something real, Killzone 2 come out, oh, I don't like it like that. They rather go back to the arcade. It's too real. Call of Duty, it's too hard. It's too hard. Then they say, I want something different. Mortal Kombat changes their swag up, do something different, added weapons and new styles and all this other stuff. Oh no,